my all-time top 25 favorite fighters of all time. So it's not by rankings, it's just who my favorite are of all time in UFC. I'm not gonna. I know I'm gonna leave a few out. Um, so there are a couple fighters that get on my nerves, like Conor McGregor and John Jones. So they're not in my top 25, but it's my favorite. Jersey Rob Ryan's favorite top 25 of all time. So skill wise, obviously John Jones and Conor McGregor would be definitely in the top five, top 10. So, but since it's my favorite, yours truly, they're not. So, but I think you guys will enjoy this list. So, um, yeah, but first I'm going to tell you about some things that are out there and things that are going to be coming out on this channel. Just remember, Jersey Rob Ryan is spiritual, controversial, entertaining, and fun. So, if you haven't done so, follow Jersey Rob Ryan on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and hit the alarm button right now. Subscribe, like, and share the videos. And feel free to tell your friends about Jersey Rob Ryan so we can keep growing. So, some video series that are out right now is White People and Racism in America, where I go over how some white people, so I know some of you guys, your hairs are sticking up, you're getting old man right now, but like I said, how some white people have been racist in American history, and I'm going over that now. Never get married series, so don't do it. Don't ruin your life. Do not get married. It's not worth it. March 1st is Liberal Christian Moses series, which I'm very excited about because I can relate to Moses in a lot of different ways. March 3rd is Gay Heaven series. Can I say that again? Gay Heaven series. So I'm going to go conspiracy theory. If Jesus had a twin brother, there will be a gay heaven with sunshine, love, and rainbows. March 17th is Get the Booty You Want series. So don't let anybody tell you who you should sleep with. You get the booty you want. And that's a St. Patrick's series, very first St. Patrick's series on this channel. Get the Booty You Want series. In June is, for Pride Month, is Gay People Are Awesome series. So that's going to be a fun series. I have a Christmas series in June called Fake Christians. Yes, Fake Christians. That's coming. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's in July. Gay People Are Awesome series. That's June. And then, Christmas in July is Fake Christians. Sorry about that. Messed up on that one. And then coming sometime in the summer, probably August, will be Ocean Alien series. So we'll look into how aliens could actually be some kind of race underneath the water that are advanced. So, September's Democrats will become back strong series. All those Republicans don't cheat. Hi, how you doing, my friend? In October is MAGA Sucks series. November, Churches of Business series. And then Christmas series at the end of the year, Jesus the Cult Leader series. So a lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff coming. How are you? I am doing good. And thank you for asking. Hi, Drew. TRU Watts, I think, Salvation. How are you doing? Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to do Jersey Rob Ryan MMA. And I'm going to do my personal favorite top 25 fighters of all time. So it's not by rankings. It's my personal favorite of all time. So it's 25 people. So number 25 is Tupe. So he had a nice career in his weight class. He was quick, fast. And it was kind of cool because Stipe was like a firefighter too, besides being a UFC fighter. So I think he just a kind of like a regular guy that just loved MMA and competed, right? And he was definitely an awesome champion. And he's definitely number 25. And like I said, I think it's cool that he was a firefighter, serving his community, that kind of stuff. So I would say he's definitely number 25. Valentina is definitely up there. Just great with striking, submissions. Definitely a great competitor, and definitely one of the best women fighters of all time, and yeah, so and she's like 37, 38 or something like that now, still kicking some butt. Yeah, Misha Tate, number 23, the hottest looking MMA fighter, woman of all time, I think, or definitely one of them. Hi, Drew. Uh, yeah, Misha Tate, definitely. She choked out Holly Holm. It was like that was a really good fight back in the day. She became a champion. Definitely one of my all-time favorite fighters, women fighters of all time. Frank Mir, just sick submission skills this guy had. Um, yeah, I believe he arm locked Tim Silva, and yeah, it was nasty armbar. Knee barred Brock Lesnar. Let's see who else he fought. Knee barred Brock Lesnar. Oh man, I'm totally forgetting somebody right now. Oh, Minotaur. He armbarred him, I believe. Oh, he definitely submitted him. I believe it was an armbar. So long ago, I forget, but definitely amazing submission fighter in UFC, Frank Mir. Now his daughter actually fights too. She fights MMA and does UFC BJJ. So I'm just coaching her, so which I think is kind of cool. Number 21 is Demetrius Johnson. So amazing champion at his weight class. I forget anything. It was like 11 or something. There's a crazy amount of time that he defended his belt, and he fought the best people at that weight class. Now he has like a podcast, so he's still doing really well. I believe he makes money playing video games and stuff. So against other people, I believe. Don't hold me to that, but But recently I did listen to his podcast. It's really good. Number 20, Ken Wayne Shamrock. Uh, he was just like this big, amazing submission guy that originally came over from Japan, I believe, and then fought in UFC. So, um, Horace Gracie always had his number. So, um, but definitely a good submission guy, definitely a pioneer of the sport. So I put in number 20. Number 19, I'm actually reading his book right now. It's Uriah Faber. Um, yeah, it's interesting when I read his book, though, thinking of Uriah Faber. It's like, um, it's definitely a motivation kind of book. There's definitely something different when you read it, but very, very good book. Very good writer. Let me try to fix this. So you see Dirty Rob Ryan on his jacket. Um, yeah, so he was a very good fighter. Um, he never won a UFC title, but amazing in WEC. Very competitive, even fighting in the UFC. Great career. Um, Number 18 is a guy that just became a Hall of Famer, Dominic Cruz. And I remember when he didn't fight for like 4.5 years or something like that. And he came back and beat TJ Dillashaw by decision. So that was really impressive because he had two ACL surgeries, and then he fought for the title and beat TJ Dillashaw. So definitely one of my all-time favorites. Great podcast he has too. That he has. BJ Penn, number 17, great submission artist. I think BJ Penn could have been better, but he goofed off a lot with training and stuff. But I think he could have even had even a better career, and and did a lot more. And like I said, these are my personal favorite all time favorite fighters. Um, but I remember him beating Matt Hughes, Sean Shirk, Kenny Florian. So he had a lot of big wins in his career. James Beaufort, he beat the second time. So definitely a good career still. Number 16, Royce Gracie, the first UFC champion. Right, I believe he won it like 3 times in the tournament when it was his style. But he's the one that really got Brazilian Jiu Jitsu to where it is now. The ground fighting is because used to be style versus style. He had the ground fighting style and was just tapping people like twice his size. So that was very impressive. He beat people like Gin Shamrock, Dan Severn. Uh, he beat some decent people, but he's definitely a pioneer in the sport. That was number 16 points crazy. Number 15 was from New Jersey, so I'm glad I put him here. Frankie Egger, just a guy that you could like punch in the face, hit by a 2x4, and the guy will keep coming at you and try to beat you back in the day. So he had a great career. He beat BJ Penn, I believe, a couple times, I believe, but he had an awesome career, Frankie Egger. I remember when he fought, I think it was Gray Maynard, and Gray Maynard almost finished him, came back and he won the fight. Uh, this guy, number 14, Anderson Silva, was just a beast, and he went on a title reign. Um, Impressive title reign for a lot of years. So, and he beat a lot of amazing people, Anderson Silva, until he had that. He got beat by um, Chris Wyman, and then the second time he had that. I believe the second time he had that leg kick, and his leg broke off in half. I was like, oh. Even thinking about it is just nasty. So, but Anderson Silva back in the day was a beast. Number 13, Matt Hughes. So my favorite fight with Matt Hughes. There's a couple favorite fights with Matt Hughes. I loved when he fought Carlos Newton. Carlos Newton had him in like a triangle choke, picked him up, slammed him, and they gave the win to Matt Hughes. But technically, I think he did fall asleep in that one. But awesome fights. Fighting Frank Trigg. He beat GSP the first time. So, yeah, awesome career. Tito Ortiz, um, the bad boy from Huntington. He had, what's that? What's that team? Team Punishment, right? Yeah, Team Punishment, I believe it was called, Tito Ortiz. Now he owns, like, I believe, like a Mexican restaurant or something in somewhere in California. But awesome career, man. He was grounding and pounding people. He was fun to watch. Tito Ortiz. He got knocked out by Liddell. Uh, Couture beat him, but if you just looked at who he fought, um, he definitely had a nice career. Khabib, number 11. Khabib was just sick to jiu-jitsu. Um, Apparently he wrestled like polar bears or something like that, and he was a beast. So now he's an amazing coach now too. He trains Islam, and Islam is a champion, so he did really good with that. Um, Number 10 is Topuria. Topuria just came out of nowhere, beating Max Holloway, knocking him out. I'm trying to remember who he knocked out. Max Holloway, Volk, somebody else. Max Holloway, Volk. Oh, man, I forget the other one. Oh, Charles Oliveira. He knocked him out, and like it, they're all quick matches too, man. Like he's sick, and I'm curious to see how he does now that he's going through a divorce. He's probably fighting Gaethje next. How will he respond mentally after going through a divorce? I think it could go either way. That he comes back stronger, or maybe he could mess him up mentally. So that's going to be interesting. Where am I? Oh, number 9 is Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell was a beast, man, knocking out Tito, and knocked out Couture before. So he was definitely an awesome fighter. Definitely some awesome knockouts. Then he just got older and slowed away a little bit, but good career. So number 8 is Volkanovski. Um, just to beat Diego Lopez, but definitely tough fighter in that division. Uh, I think it's between him and Jose Adal, who is the best ever in that division. But I'll lean towards Volk. So, but definitely nice career. He's still fighting, obviously, but probably definitely a Hall of Famer. So, number 7 is Gaethje. He's fought Paddy the Baddy. Paddy the Baddy, man, had all this hype behind him because he does this thing with his arms. It's kind of weird, but Gaethje was like old school in his face, not very technical in that fight, but he did what he needed to do to win it. Definitely made it dirty, and great win. Number 6 is Max Holloway. Max Holloway just seemed like a good dude, man, but he has some nice wins too. beating Brian Ortega. Trying to remember who else he fought. Oh, he beat Jose Adel, I think a couple times, I believe. But definitely, he was a beast, man. His volume, how fast he punches and stuff. One of the best, uh, one of the most ring time out of the UFC fighters is definitely him. So number five is Kenny Florian. So he fought for the belt three times, but lost unfortunately. But just awesome ground skills. Um, so when I did back in the day, I did taekwondo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu for like 8 years. But I remember watching Kenny Florian in local grappling tournaments, even before he went to UFC. And this guy had some sick jiu-jitsu, even before he went into MMA. So, um, funny thing, he fell off a cliff. Not funny, but he fell off a cliff. Thankfully, he survived it, and that's why he's like, oh, I need like I could have lost my life today, and it kind of motivated him to become a UFC fighter. So I thought that was kind of cool. Number four is Dustin Poirier. I believe he came from like a poor background, um, but I believe he fought three times for the title, won an interim belt, and then lost twice to a BMF title. So, um, yeah, so like he's done a lot in his career too. He beat a lot of great people. I think before he had like 8 or 9 win streak before he got a title shot or something like that, or something like that. It was 7, 8, 9 wins or something, and then he got a title shot. Conor McGregor beat him early in his career, but he got that win back. That was definitely one of my favorite fights when he knocked out Conor McGregor the second time. And then one of my favorite all time fights is Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. That is awesome fight. If you ever have a chance to go watch that fight, I think you can YouTube it and it should come up, I believe. Um, that is awesome fight because it's striking wrestling. Uh, yeah, it's just a fun fight. So if you ever get a chance, look up Dustin Poirier versus Dustin Poirier versus Conor McGregor on YouTube. It should pop up. But that was a fun fight. Number three, GSP. The guy just fought he fought the very best at his weight. I think still the greatest welterweight of all time. A lot of people some people say Usman, but I totally disagree with that. GSP definitely fought more times defending the belt than Usman, um, but definitely one of my favorites. He beat Matt Hughes, Josh Koscheck, hopefully I said his name right. Jake Shields. I don't remember some of the names he beat, but he fought some awesome people and beat Nick Diaz. So definitely up there. So number three, one of my all time favorite fighters, GSP. Number two, Frank Shamrock. This guy, Frank Shamrock, totally got ripped off from being in the UFC Hall of Fame. The first UFC middleweight champion. I think he had defended a belt fight 5 times or something like that, and they still never put him in the Hall of Fame. It's just because Dana White didn't like him for whatever reason. But he was really tough, man. Like he beat Tito, John Luber, Jeremy Horn, Kevin Jackson. There's somebody else he beat too. I forget what their names were. Igor or something. He like picked him up, slammed him. But that was a quick fat fight. So I'll give him number two. And number one of my personal all-time favorite is Randy the Natural Couture, right? Two-division champion. I believe it was a two-division champion. Beat like Tim Silva. He didn't beat like Chuck Liddell once. Um, but I beat Tito. But Pedro Hazo, I think his name was, he beat him. But just nice career. And he was like an older guy too, which makes it even more meaningful. I think he was mid-30s or something like that he started UFC. And he's one of the first ones that was in the tournaments and stuff too. But he turned out to have an awesome career. So anyway, that's my personal top 25 favorite, my personal favorite. It's not rankings, it's personal favorites of mine. So if you didn't see the video, this video right away, when you go back and check out my favorite top 25, feel free to check that out. But follow Jersey Rob Ryan on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. Hit the alarm button right now. Hit that alarm button right now and subscribe, like, and share videos. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Hey, Kristen, how you doing? Appreciate everyone saying hi in the comment section. Appreciate you guys. And definitely hit that alarm button. And remember, Jersey Rob Ryan is spiritual, controversial, entertaining, and fun. So that's what this channel is all about. And hit that alarm button right now. Subscribe, like, and share videos. And thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Hit that alarm button and subscribe.